Next one topic, jump statement. Already we saw that jump statement we can classify three types. First one is the break statement, second one is the continue statement, third one is the pause statement. Now we can see one example of the break statement. Example 6.14, using the for loop using the break statement. For is the keyword, word is the counter variable, in is the keyword, within the double quotation they have given the jump statement. So there is a collection of character. Collection of character is called as a string. String value assigned there. Okay. Next one, if word. Okay. If condition they are using the relational operator. Single equal means there is a assignment operator. Double equal means there is a equality operator. Equal to E. Assigning the letter is a E. Initially, word value, what value stored in word means first letter is a J. Okay, word is a counter variable, the value J assigned to word. So if word value is a J double equal to E, compare the value, is not satisfied. Next one statement is the break. The condition is satisfied means the break statement will execute, but condition is not satisfied. So next line is the print word value, what value stored there is the J is print there. Okay. Next one, increase the value, U is assigned to word. If U equal to E, condition is not satisfied, so it will be print the word value is the U is print there. Next, increase the value, M is stored in word, M double equal to E, condition is not satisfied, the iteration it will be repeated till the value E is comes to assign in word. The E is assigned there means E double equal to E, condition is satisfied. Condition is satisfied means next we execute the break statement. No need to find out the E again. Okay, we can stop the process. Okay, if stop the process means what is the output of this program means jump STAT up to T, that is the output of this program. Okay, you can see the process. The above program will repeat the iteration with the given jump statement as string. The process will be repeat, okay, with the given value. Given value means jump statement is the given value, it will be repeated. Each letter of the given string sequence is tested till the letter is encountered. Okay, every time it will be processed continuously till the letter is assigned in word. That means the condition is satisfied. Condition is satisfied means break statement it will be executed. Okay, when it is encountered, the control is transferred outside the loop block or it terminates. Okay, after find out the letter E here, it will be terminate or it will be loop outside of the block, it will be come out from this process. Okay, so here is the break statement they have given. So next statement will print the word, that is the output of the program is the jump STAT up to T, it will be executed. Okay, next one, example 6.15, for word in jump statement, the same program they have given, if word equal to E. Next one, break statement. In this program they are using the else part also. Okay, else part means if else concept already I told you. If the condition is satisfied means first statement block will execute, if condition is not satisfied means else block will execute. Okay, but in this program break statement also using here. Okay, if break statement used means what, how it will be executed, we can see the note. The break statement has even skipped the else part of the loop. If they are using the break statement means else part also won't execute, it will be come out from the process. So transfer the control to the next line following the loop block. So else block also won't execute, it will be come out from the loop. Next outside what coding they have given, that will be executed. Now I will explain the program. For word in jump statement they are assigning the value for counter variable. Jump statement is a sequence of character that is called as the string, already I told you. If word equal to E, the first letter J is assigned to word, so J double equal to E, condition is not satisfied. Condition is not satisfied means next line is the break statement, won't execute now. Condition is that true, only the break statement will execute. The next one is the word. Word means what word, what letter is in stored in word means is the j is stored there. See the output j print there. Next one increase the value, u is stored in word, so u compare with the e, condition is not satisfied, it will be repeat the process till letter e stored in word. So e double equal to e, condition is satisfied. Condition is satisfied means the break statement will process. Break means stop the process because we found out the letter e. So won't execute this line, and else part also won't execute. They have given the note. Else part, if we are using the break statement means won't execute the else part also. That means it will be come out from the else part. What message they have given means end of the program. So see the output end of the program is displayed there. This print statement, it will be execute till jump stat up to t, it will be printed. After that stop the process because condition is satisfied. Next execute the break statement. If they are using the break statement means current block, that means if block won't execute and else block also won't execute. Outside of the coding it will be execute. Outside of the block means end of the program is displayed there. Next one topic, continue statement. Continue statement, unlike the break statements, is used to skip the remaining part of a loop and start with the next iteration. Is not like a break statement. Continue statement, it will be forces the next iteration take place. Okay, now we can see execution of the continue statement. You can see the flow chart. Working of continue statement. First enter the program process, test expression of loop. Again it will be check the condition. Condition is the true means they have given the continue. Continue means again it will be go to the looping process. First for example I value 1 means check the condition. Next continue means again it will be increment the value I value 2, it will be repeat the process. Okay, in case condition is false means it will be come out from the loop, exit the loop. In case if not given the continue means remaining body of the loop will execute. Okay, now the working of the continue statement in for and while loop is shown below. The continue statement we can using for and while loop. First one, for variable, there is a counter variable in sequence process they are using. Okay, code inside the for loop. So it will contain the coding part of the for loop. If a condition means relational expression, we have assigning here. Okay, next one continue, code inside the for loop, code outside the for loop. If they are using the continue means okay won't execute the next process, it will be again go to the next iteration take place. That means it will be execute code outside of the for loop will execute. Next one, while text expression means the relational expression. For example less than, greater than, equal to, not equal, like that. Code inside the while loop coding it contain here. If condition means the relational expression they are using. Next one continue, code inside the while block, code outside the while block. Continue means it will the process. After the code outside the while loop again go to the continue. Okay, next I have given the one example. I will explain in this program about the continue. Actually continue means there is a, it's not entirely different, it will be little different from the break statement. Break statement means it will be break the current process, exit the current loop. Continue means it will be forces the next iteration take place. There is a difference of the break and continue statement.